Hi, my name is Catherine Tallier. Living in a house that is surrounded by a field, I have watched crops be seeded, sprayed, and harvested. But I don't always think about the research and science that goes into helping farmers meet the production demands in a way that grows high-yielding crops and protects the environment we live in. I recently had the opportunity to talk with some Albertans who work in the field of agriculture, some of whom live in Camrose County, and ask them my questions. What roles do technologies play? Let's take a look at some of them. One big technology that is used is the Global Positioning System. Using GPS has many benefits for farmers and their fields.
There is one really strong benefit, and that is the ability to essentially simply drive straight.
So the guidance systems there kind of allow us to use less inputs, which is very sustainable. It allows us to be better stewards of the land and to kind of better manage our business.
Another technology is one called variable rate. Fields have different soil levels, amount of weeds, as well as high and low spots.
Like on our farm, we use variable rate fertilizer. We soil test different zones in the field and try to apply the right nutrients for each zone, so we're not wasting in certain areas, and making sure that we're getting enough on in better producing areas, and allows us to maximize the efficiency of our inputs and the bushels that we can produce.
Variable rate application can also help to prevent excess application of pesticides or fertilizers, which helps to protect our land and water. New nozzle technology has helped to reduce the impact of spraying on our environment.
When I grew up and we sprayed, we used nozzles that created a lot of fine droplets, and they drifted. And that is essentially gone now. So we've developed new techniques that create sprays that are much less drift prone. That has been an incredible improvement. We've seen a 4-fold to 5-fold reduction in the amount of drift that as a result of these nozzles.
Drift is where spray moves off the cropland in the area it was sprayed to an area where it can be harmful. Improved technology is helping farmers to do a better job of avoiding drift. There is a mechanical technology that is being introduced to our province, which is called the Harrington seed Destructor.
Normally when weed seeds are still in a crop at the time that the crop is harvested, those weed seeds will go into the combine and then they get broadcast across the entire field. So you're just basically air seeding weeds to be a problem the next year. And so what the seed destructor does is it mills or crushes all of those weed seeds that are in the chaff that are coming through the combine. So you still get to keep all your residues, which keeps all your good nutrients and ground cover, but you don't have the weeds that can grow the next year.
I had never heard about this weed management before. If we use this technology, we can reduce the amount of weed problems in our crop for next year. Now, we have talked about technologies, but what about biotechnologies? Biotechnologies are technologies that have to do with the biology of an organism or living system. Using genetic modification or GMO crops has also had great significance in helping farmers grow higher yielding crops in a more sustainable way.
We've seen significant yield growth over the last 10 years, and a lot of that is attributed to genetic biotechnology. You know, some people, probably the word on the street for that is GMOs, and that's something that's very misunderstood, I think.
A lot of our yield increases in our crops are in fact due to better traits, better cultivar development, and biotechnology has really helped that.
Plant breeding has made it so that some varieties of plants, among other traits, are herbicide resistant.
By building herbicide resistance in, we can control those weeds, increase our yields and our quality, and actually use less herbicide.
One of the traits that can be created through the breeding of a plant is resistance to diseases. This is crucial for the reliable production of food. Just like other industries are progressing in technology and scientific advancements, Agriculture is constantly discovering new ways to grow food while caring for the environment. Understanding the purpose and process of these technologies and biotechnologies helps us to use them with responsibility. With our growing population and the need to preserve our land and water for future generations, agriculture requires these different tools to help feed our world. So the next time you drive by a field, purchase a bag of flour or a tub of margarine, think about how much technology and biotechnology went into making your food.